Hello there and welcome to the video. Now today I will be giving you all of my tips and experiences on how to wipe code high converting and beautiful landing pages. So let's go straight into it. First, what I want to say and what I'm going to explain to you is the structure of our landing page. What we will be building first is the hero page. Now this hero page has to be something quick and something that will hook you. Ideally, if you are doing B2B, you can have some sort of a crazy good offer in here. So some sort of a, offer like 20% off when you click this link, or something that is interesting. So for example, right now we are doing a 550% sale. So 50% sale. Something that just catches the person and makes him want to scroll more. Or if you're doing something high ticket, obviously you're not going to be giving out 50% discounts, but what you can do is give your offer or your guarantee in here. That's what we will be doing. And you want something interesting, so you will be building a animation, I believe, scroll through animation. And yeah, then to the next section, when you move apart, the next section we will be building is a simple social proof. So like, who did you work with, etc. This is going to be super quick. It's a small bar we will be building. So social proof, this is just to get the person nurtured up. We will be giving much more social proof later down the line. Then once they've got some social proof, they can trust us. We will show what we offer. So we'll be showing our services and certain tablets or panels. So service number 1, service number 2, service number 3, service. Okay, now you again need to provide them with some sort of proof and some sort of assurance that we are the real deal. That's why our next step will be another social proof, but this time it's going to be testimonials. First, what I would like to do, and what I like to do with these websites, if we have a video testimonial, I like to put it first and then put written testimonials as well. So testimonials. But I like to put them in a separate tab so you don't have them combined and mixed up. And then lastly, since this is just a basic landing page, we don't want to make it too long because it's, waste of time. We'll right away here do some sort of a CTA. CTA. Now do not think that it ends with the CTA, because not at all. The CTA has two parts. We've got book a call and then we've got lead gen or lead magnet. So lead magnet, which we'll be building out here through an add-on. Lead magnet. This is something where the lead isn't like warm enough and you need to warm it up. It is coming from cold source. It doesn't trust you fully. So you do this lead magnet. You give it some sort of free value. So this pretty much equals free value. Free value. All right. Okay, and then here we've got a book a call link, which this is the final CTA. This is like, if they're already ready, then we go to a book a call, and we'll be building everything. Also the show up, no show automations, pretty much everything. This is the structure we'll be following today. So let's go straight to building. I want to walk you through some stuff that I don't really like, what I do like, what is good and bad, though it's gonna be a pretty quick one. We'll be not using any coding, no programming. We'll be using Claude Code for that and some other tools. Now, first off, I want to show you what I do not like, and I believe there is no excuse for it anyway, since AI can do anything for you. You don't need to code. Though I want to say, I'm trying to be completely respectful. There is no disrespect coming from me. Of course, the website doesn't have to even matter, since I see they've got 852 reviews that are great. So yeah, this is, for example, the first website where it isn't bad. I just don't really like it. We've got some image. It is static, nothing that will catch the new people who just want quick dopamine. Then we've got something like this, which is a bit better, though again, it's still pretty much static. There is some transitions here, but it doesn't change anything to the new modern Gen Z people. If they are checking out this website, I probably wouldn't even scroll through. Then you have this one, which is again much more modern and it looks a bit better, though again, it's super static. There is nothing pretty much. There is nothing that will catch my eye here. Maybe some image, but that's it. Now, today, I will be showing you how to build beautiful website, even some animated, and yeah, let's get straight to it. So let me close these up. We'll be using Claude Code, as I already said, and a tool that is called 21st.dev. Now, I'm not sponsored by them. I just love the things they do, since for free, you get thousands of free things. So let's go and search up the hero section. Now you can see we've got already multiple options here we can choose from. Now, the first one that really caught my eye is this one, which I really like. I think it's going to be the one that we choose, but let's scroll more and see. You can see we've got some scroll motion here with the lamp, which looks pretty interesting. All right, now This is also not a bad design. I mean, it's movable, we can see something happening, and it's super simple and clean. I would use this for example, some AI agency or AI automation marketing services, stuff like that. And I would use this for travel agency, which is going to be the one that we will be building, since that seems like the best showcase. Even this one doesn't look bad at all. Let's scroll a bit more. This looks pretty interesting, though probably would have to change and create the video, which right now are not going to be doing in this video, since I already created multiple videos on how to create animated websites up there, so please go check it out if you're interested in that stuff. This robot is cool, though again nothing too crazy. This one I do like a lot. It seems like some game, really. Yeah, this one is great, though I wouldn't probably use it for traveling agency. I would use this one for some maybe some game truly, or some again AI agency. This one is cool because it's actually interactive, though. Yeah, let's pick and let's go to Claude Code so we can build this fast. I think this is the best option. We will just change up the videos. Now let's copy the prompt. That's what this is amazing for. You just copy the prompt and it gets to your clipboard. Now I just go to Claude Code, I paste over the prompt, and I just change the stuff that I want to change. So yeah, let me just come here, use the voice button. I want you to create a hero section for my website. We are a traveling agency, and mainly I want you to use this prompt down below on the foundations of the hero section, and I will give you the other videos and the photo that should be in the background so you don't use the examples from here. Now let's get to building. You are a professional developer, and yeah, that's about it. Alright, so we've got the prompt real quick in here. What do you want to do? That's about it. I'm gonna do this one. Okay, now we can fire this off, though. What I would do change is just create a different type of video here, because yeah, this is good, but I would do maybe some video drone here, but I would keep the background. Yes, so let's keep the background image, and let's change this video here. Let's probably use this one. Free download. Let's download it real quick. See, 7 minutes. Okay, back. Great. Now we can go to Claude Code, we can just upload it real quick, add files, new video. Great. So let's go back to the prompt. The video I want you to use is uploaded. The background keep as is. Okay, and let's create a new folder for this specific website creation. So let's go to new folder. Let's do website step by step. Okay, select folder. Great. Now let's send this off, and I will let's send this off, and I will come back to you once it is ready. Amazing, and we've got the results hosted locally on our file and stored in the folder. So let me just walk you real quick through it. Super simple stuff. Discover a paradise, but it already makes the whole website much more engaging. I mean, if you were to see this, and you can see that when you scroll, it opens up, you discover the paradise. Of course, we will make the videos, upscale them, make them bigger quality later down the line. We also have the background image with beautiful beach, as the traveling agencies should have. Then this is just some information about it. We'll completely change this in the next video, where you will learn how to do next parts of the website, maybe even with some animated stuff. Again, we will be using probably 21st.dev. Now, hope this was helpful to you, even though it was a super quick video, and see you in the next one. Bye bye. Now today I will be showing you how to build social proof and your showcase of services section on your website super quickly, super fast, and super simple. Now let's just touch base. This is what we did last time. So the hero section, discover the paradise, bespoke journeys, scroll to explore. You just scroll and you see this part. Now this part isn't integrated. I'm hating it because it's just text. There is nothing good about this. That's why we will delete this whole section and create a new one today. First of all, how I see this working out is right here. We'll have a basic social proof. So for example, like we had 200 clients, 100 verified reviews with 5 stars, etc, etc. That's just simple social proof. It isn't. There's a big difference between the social proof and the testimonials. The testimonials will be the next video, which is going to be a bit more in depth. Testimonials should be literally sayings of your previous clients, and the reviews, and the social proof is just something people can quickly scrape and understand. Okay, now here we will add the showcase, and yeah, let's do it the same way as before. Let's go to 21st.dev and find some examples that we like. Now beforehand, I want to apologize for my black eye right here. For guys that know, basically I do MMA and I ended up getting a pretty nasty elbow to the face, so yeah. Okay, now let's search up showcase, and yeah, for social proof I don't think we need any template because it's pretty simple. I would just go to Dribble, which is another amazing site when you are trying to find some inspiration for your website, and let's search up social proof. Okay, let's click off that we are a human real quick. Great, now social proof, we can see we've got the reviews, so it doesn't fully understand the difference between social proof and testimonials, but that's completely okay. Let's do social proof on website. Okay, not this. I would ideally imagine some small saying with like, these are the people we worked with, these are the people that like to work with us. Not seeing anything too specific. Or okay, this one down here. Okay, this is pretty much how I imagine the social proof to be, something like this, but of course different colors, different content, different style. This is just how I see it working out. Now let's go more specific. Social proof for traveling, I already got it here, for traveling agencies. Okay, let's give it a few seconds. Now we can see it hasn't fully given us the right answer since it's pretty specific, but yeah, this is something I like. 100 invoices, daily savings. Okay, it isn't really connected to traveling agencies, but other than that, a good social proof. We've got something here. We could maybe do even something with the save time, but let's do this quickly. Let's find something finally and go on about our day, because this is just a start, like this. Okay, so let's send these two, or at least these last one. Now let's connect our folder. So it's the one we created last time, which is website step by step. Let's just search for it, website step by step. Okay, great. Now let's write a simple prompt. Hey there, I need you to act as a professional developer. In the folder website step by step, you've got my website, and I want you to now delete the section after the hero and create a small social proof section like in the example that I sent over, but I want you to approach it and adjust it to the traveling agency niche and to our website, so the style should be like our website, to find some nice luxurious fonts and make it look expensive. Okay, make it look expensive isn't the ideal ideology here, but let's just send this off and see what happens. And we can see that transcribe messed up here. So act as a professional developer. In the folder website step by step, you've got my website, and I want you to now delete the section after the hero. Okay, let's just send this off, give it a few seconds, and we will see what happens next. Okay, while this is happening, we can go on and find our examples for the showcase. Now right away, what caught my eye, this looks pretty interesting. So, air power design system engineer. Okay, this is great, but it isn't good for our niche and our specific use case. This one is okay, but again, I wouldn't do it as a showcase. This is more like a, maybe we can do this later, where we showcase photos from our clients that liked it. This one is amazing, so I will probably save this one. Let's open it as a new. This one is really great. We can use this and we can do like five of the best destinations our clients choose, for example, and then we can do like 10 of these panels, or we can find something else. This looks pretty interesting, but completely out of our use case. I just seem to like it because it's pretty great one. Yeah, this is great. I never saw this one actually. Okay, now let's find something great. Oh, this one is pretty nice. Okay, so it could be the same style, like look at our 5 best vacation places, and then once they click on something, it can redirect them to the actual page that is completely about this specific destination. But this is just a landing page we are building, so I will not be focusing on that one. Now let's probably test out both of these, because I do like both of these. Maybe this one is the better one. Okay, let's first try this one, and then we can even try the second one. Okay, we see that this is still working, so let's create a new chat here. We'll just access it later. Let's again connect our website step by step. Amazing. Okay, let's send over this prompt, and let's give it some instructions beforehand. So you are a professional developer. In the folder website step by step, you've got my whole website for my traveling agency. Now basically what I want you to do is, after the hero video, we want to do a showcase of our skills and of our destinations. In a nutshell, this page, or this section of this page, will be a showcase of the 5 best destinations that we've got right now and that our clients are choosing every day or this summer. And yeah, there should be 5 of these funnels down below with 5 best destinations. You can just improvise with the destinations and put there anything you like, and put some nice description as well. Make it look interactive and engaging, so it is modern. Alrighty, that's pretty much it. Now prompt for funnels. Okay, we're a professional developer. Not very professional, but you are a professional developer. Step by step, we've got a whole website. Okay, now one thing that I want to delete is this skills, because we are not showcasing skills. I would normally do that with my agency, but not now. Okay, now I will just send this off, and while this is happening, we can probably stop the video. I will come back to you once it is done. Okay, amazing. We've got the results right here. Let me open it up. So Discover Paradise, Bespoke Journeys. Now we scroll down, we see the social proof, trusted by dissenting travelers, 2K, journey crafted, countries, years of expertise, 98% guests who return. Not sure what that means, but okay. The 5 most loved journeys of the summer destinations our guests are choosing right now, each one handcrafted end to end, so all you bring a sense of wonder. Now I love this because it just looks amazing, but what I don't like is this effect, where basically if I go through this hover effect, because it's pretty slow and glitchy. But other than that, I do love this section. What I don't like is it is a bit different in the style, so let's send over. This section is a tiny bit different from our whole style of website. Try to make the whole website in one style, please. Okay, and the next thing that we want to do is change this to something different. So let's go back to 21st.dev. Let's search up some hover effects. So hover, I'm not sure if I wrote it the right way. Hover effect now, so let's do a hover effect. Okay, and this is the right one. So we've got this simple one, that's like the basic. Okay, this I'm not sure what is. We've got something like this, which isn't our use case. We've got this, which is okay. Hover me, this looks pretty cool to our scenario. Let's see if I were to just hover over this. Yeah, that could be good, but not exactly what I'm looking for. Okay, this is interesting, but I'm not sure how would it work with this. Probably not. Let's try to find something better. Tilting the card sounds pretty good, so we can just tilt it. Okay, no, I don't like that at all. Okay, so I guess we will not find anything here. Basically what I was looking for is basic RGB around it, so when you hover over it, it just shows the RGB, but it seems like it doesn't want to cooperate with me. Maybe in the showcase section. Let's just quickly try. If not, then we will just go on about our day. Maybe I'll just send to, okay, here it is, spotlight card. This is exactly what I was looking for. Okay, so let's copy it quickly. I hope it won't be too. Let's see if we've got it copied. Okay, it seems like we do. Great, so let's go back to right here to the panels, add this hover effect and just change the color for it to fit our website. Okay, now just to make sure, is this the right hover effect? Yes, it is the right one. We're giving it this probably. Yes, it's the right one. Okay, prompt for the hover effect. Okay, now we just send this off. We'll wait a few seconds and I will again come back to once it's done. Okay, amazing, and we've got the final results. Now we can see both of these are white in the exactly same style, so there's no big changes. Everybody can see that is from the same website. Sorry about that little stumble with my language. Okay, and we changed this to the little hover effect, so now you can see the light. It isn't so glitchy anymore. I believe it looks much better with this style, and we'll probably add in the next video some actual cursor lighting so it looks better, because sometimes this just doesn't work. I mean, the light is good, but it is yellow, so it isn't the visible. We might want to have it everywhere, or we will make some interactive background. Okay, now this is pretty much it for this video. I will see you in the next one, and bye bye. Building the testimonial section, because right after this, I believe the best one is for the testimonials, and we will do it in two separate ways, but you will see that in a second. So let's go straight into it. Let's not waste any more time. It's gonna be a quick one. 21st.dev, just like every time we are doing this. Let's search up for the testimonials. But we will not be just searching up for testimonials. We will also be using some video section, because we want two different formats of our testimonials. One will be in a simple format with just the text, and then we will have some video testimonials. But yeah, we will do it in a second. This is good, but I don't really see it relevant to our niche. We need something ideally with some photos where they can send out photos of the something like this. Exactly, yes. Where they can send over the photos of their vacation. This could be pretty great. Okay, I believe this is the one we should pick. And here down we can put some sort of like where they were on the vacation. That could be pretty nice. I would here put out the titles, because it's pretty relevant. And maybe down the line we can even integrate it with Cohelable. I can show you how we do that. It's pretty simple. Then these are just super simple, nothing too crazy. This is great, but I mean, it would be great for some marketing agency, not too good for our traveling agency, because we don't really have to care who are these people, if they are CEOs, if they are some big names. We just need regular people. This is nice, cool looking, but again, nothing too crazy. Yeah, I think we found our one right away. So let's go to Claude. Let's open our folder real quick, step by step. Okay, let's paste over this prompt, scroll up, and let's send over our own prompt. So, you are a professional website designer. I want you to open the file website step by step. In there you have pretty much our website MVP. I want you to create a new section which will be a section of testimonials. I want you for this to use the prompt you have down below. I don't want you to use it exactly, because what we want to do is delete the titles from the names, and also this will be like testimonials where people show their vacation photos and the destinations where they were. Also make the reviews real, don't use any M dashes and similar stuff like that. Okay, it seems to cut off my start, so you are a website designer. I want you to open the file. Okay, great. Now let's just make this separate. And dashes. Dashes. Okay, and let's pretty much just send this over. Great. Now while this is happening, let's search for the video gallery, and find something good for our video testimonials. Okay, it didn't search up. Video gallery. Okay, this is interesting, but I don't think it's something we are looking for. We want one big photo. Let's delete this. Ideal one big video, one big section We don't want to split it into multiple small ones. At least that's what I think so. No. Something like this, but it's just a simple video player. Yeah, I can do that itself these days. Okay, I do like this one. Feature stories, and here we could put the videos. So they can just explore all of the videos with also maybe the videos could be like the vlogs or something like that. Okay, I love this one. Let's copy it. Okay, now we'll wait till this gets done. Though what we can do is just open up a new chat, but I believe it's better to wait when it's done so we don't mess with it. Let's send over the prompt and I'll just prepare it, send it off, and I will come back to you once it is done, as always. Okay, so the prompt. Alrighty. Okay, so we are the professional developer. We've got two sections of testimonials. One are just basic with the text, and then the second section is with actual videos. Ideally, it would be like vlogs from the vacation, and again with the destinations where they were. I want you to use the prompt down below. Again, do everything just like before inside of the website folders, website step by step, and then locally host, check if there are no errors, and make sure that it is fully functional and working. Okay, amazing. Now let's send this off one more, and yeah, I will come back to you once it is done. Alrighty, amazing, and we've got the final result. Today I think we don't even need to make any changes, maybe just to the copy because it looks pretty great. So we've got the trips which I will still talk about. We've got the first section, which is just the written testimonials. Now I would probably send over some full names, but again, that's just a copy. So Elena with the full name, so it's actual real reviews, or you can just integrate this with the Go Hello as I said in the last few minutes. Okay, then we've got this section, which will be probably not videos like this. I would make it like actual videos of people talking and walking through the places, because that's just much better. But of course, we don't have those right now since we are just making up a business traveling agency. So this is just good examples. I like the style, I like the formatting a lot, since we can see also some RGB colors here. We can see the name, we can see the destination, and the review again in text, or just a quick quote from the review. Though we'll have to set up the music in here and real sounds. But other than that, I think this is pretty cool sections. You can use both of these. It is free on 21st.dev. And yeah, I hope this video was helpful to you as always. I hope you have a great day and see you in the next one. Bye bye. Hello there and welcome to the new video. Now, as you can see, I've got all fancied up for you because it's going to be an interesting one. We are going to walk through how to build the final CTA, and we'll be finishing our website today, which is for traveling agencies. So yeah, let's get straight to it. Now, I'll be honest with you, I've already built this section. This is not going to be like our other videos where it's live. Since I already built this, I recorded the video, but I didn't put my audio in there. Let me just see if this is, yes. I didn't put my audio in there, so I just want to walk you through everything what I did, the prompts and the changes we did. It should be just as helpful and quicker. So yeah, let's get straight to it. First things first, what I want to explain to you is the two options you've got for the CTA. Now let's go to my robot, because this is a pretty important thing that I saw and I noticed when I'm building websites, that a lot of time this changes the whole metrics of your like CTA and how good it is performing. So let me delete this and start all over. Okay, now we've got two options I already set. First option, let's just put here OP. First option is the free lead value magnet, like we've got here. So get my free vacation plan, for example. Where in a nutshell, this is the free value magnet, free magnet. And in a nutshell, we are trying to get the person or the lead to like put their foot through the door. This is the most least effort needed from them. So it should be like the equation that Alex Hormozzi does here is like we should provide as much value as we can. So value, and for the person it should require as low effort as possible. So the effort should be down and the value should be up. In a nutshell, that's what we are trying to do with the free value magnet. I know I said it in a tiny bit of a confusing way since my English still needs some improving, but let me more explain deeply. So we've got the free magnet. How it works is they fill out a simple form, like we can see right here. So for example, this is this. They fill out a simple form to do. They've got some questions here, like where do you want to go for vacation? Since we are a traveling agency, where question mark. Okay, once they fill out this form, we send over to NIDN, but that's something we'll be doing in another video. We send this to NIDN. and it then sends over their first email, and of course it does the whole personalization. It searches the internet and finds anything relevant. Then it sends out the first email. So the first email. Okay, now this first email will have the personalization, as I already said. First, what we're gonna do is wait like 10 minutes after the actual sending. So they fill the form, they send over, we wait 10 minutes, then we send over the NA email, so it looks a bit more real. After this email, we're gonna wait like 5 minutes. So wait another 5 minutes. After these 5 minutes, we want to do a call. Either a normal person, which is ideal. A normal person calls them up, and or other option is what you want to do is just AI voice agent, but it has to be a call. Once you call them on this call, the main objective is to get them booked for a meeting or for whatever you want to do, for another call, for a real meeting or meetup, where you close them. Since they're a traveling agency, it's B2C, you gotta do it this way where it's a bit long term. So you do this, we are trying to book them. If you do not book them, then obviously you've got multiple steps. You just like forward them like 24-hour sequence of emails where like every 24 hours first email, where you just nurture them, you give them free value, then another email after another 24 hours, another email. Then I would do like, I don't know, like 5 or 6 of these emails, so we have multiple contacts with this person. And then once you are done with these 5 or 6 email sequence, you just want to ask them like, this is the last email, we will not be sending you any more emails, are you interested? If they say yes, obviously you book them. So yes, let me just get more in here. Yes, you just book them. And if they say no, you just don't, and just stop the sequence. So you just stop right here. So yeah, that's in a nutshell how the free value magnet works. Then the second option, so let's go a bit here. Second option is much simpler. Second option is just booking a call through Calendly. We've got the link right here, book a call. This is the current link. Calendly is for free, so you can just go to your Calendly provider. You can just do this. Now, it's not available because I don't have it on, but yeah, in a nutshell, Calendly is great for using when you're trying to get the booking system. You can integrate it with Google Calendar and have everything in one place. So yeah, we just send over like book a link, book. Here they again fill out a form. So they pick a time to do like 13, 1 p.m. They've got 2 p.m. They fill out like the name, the basics, name, phone number, email, etc. Now the problem I have with this is in our page, this is a landing page, it's super simple. We did not provide enough information about us or enough value for the prospect to be interested in booking a call and wasting, for example, like hour on his time. This requires some sort of effort, so our equation here is not working because we didn't provide enough value and we are asking them to put the effort in. So I wouldn't put this or just this inside of our landing page right here. Always when you're trying to book like B2C, so we are closing normal people, normal leads, I would always do the lead magnet, free lead magnet first. At least from my experience, I think the conversion rates were like here with this email campaign, we had 420% more conversion rate than with just a booking call, which is, I mean, it speaks for itself. Big change that happened is the 15 minutes after they fill in the form, we do the call. That's a big thing. I would really recommend doing something like that. But yeah, of course, booking is a great option if you're using like B2B. Then it's 100% the option. And I do this with my own agency. You just do B2B. You also, I mean, this kind of link is down below in the description. You do B2B. For agency selling to some business or business selling to business, whatever you do, that's exactly like business to business if you don't know. So yeah, that's pretty much it for theory. Now, how did we build this? First off, we went to 21st.dev. Let me close this up. We went to 21st.dev. We found some call to action examples. Now, the one we picked is this one. Normally, it's probably a hero page, as you can see, but I just made it a final CTA. Then we go to Claude Code. Let me just scroll up. We send over a prompt like this, where below you have the inspirational prompt. So here we send over the inspirational prompt. You are a professional developer and I need you to finalize my website and build a CTA at the end. The website folder step by step. We also added our website folder from all of the other videos. I need you to use the provided prompt below as inspiration, but not as exact template, since as we can see, this template would not ideally fit our traveling agency motive. For the CTA, I want you to build simple form, so that's what we did right here. We build a simple form. When would you like to go? Long week, etc. Budget per person who is coming, bam bam, and then you just put in your name, your email, and the phone number, and we reach out. Okay, and then we're gonna build a backend, just the UI, because we don't want to build the backend yet. We don't want to send no emails yet. That's what we'll be doing in another video. Okay, and then just the booking link is right here. Afterwards, we had some trouble with the results because the main thing that happened was it but it created two sections. So we had like one section for the booking and one section for get my free vacation plan. It wasn't like this in one page. It was like here was get my booking. We had the form here, and then underneath it was the booking, which isn't good at all. I mean, that's not ideal. We want to have them in the same section so people don't have to scroll through. I mean, nobody would ever get the booking if you've got like two CTAs below each other. Like then the booking would be super irrelevant. Okay, that's what we fixed right here, and yeah, then we just added the number, and that's pretty much it. Extremely simple. I used Opus 5 for this, and yeah, now we've got the final website fully working. So I hope this was helpful to you. In the next video, stay tuned because we will be building the NA10 workflow for this stuff and actual CTA follow-ups. So yeah, see you and bye-bye. Hello there everyone and welcome to the new video. Now today, just to recap what we did last times, this is a video series where we build the website step by step and we make it fully functional. So first off, we built the hero page in one video, then we've got this social proof, we've got the service showcase, so we've got the Santorini, etc, etc. We've got the reviews, written reviews, then we've got actual video reviews, which are pretty cool, and then we've got the final CTA. Now with the CTA, in our last video, what we built was this quick lead generation form. Now with this form, obviously you can just fill it out, but it is not fully working, right? Because once I send this over, it does nothing because it isn't connected to any type of workflow. And that's what we will be figuring out in this quick video. So we'll go to NA10, we'll build the AI agent that will make a personalized trip for you, send over the plan to you, and yeah, that's about it for the video. So let's go straight into it. Now first off, I've got this travel agent that we built together like a year ago through my 4-hour course. Make sure to check it out. It's extremely simple. I will not be building this from scratch since we already got it. So I will just walk you through how it works. In a nutshell, we've got the webhook, which we will integrate with Claude Code to our website. So once they send over this, we will receive it. We will set the fields. We'll of course have to change this since this was AI voice agent before. Then we've got the airport codes and dates. So we figure out the dates. Then we search for the activities, what type of activities are in those certain places they want to go to. Then for the resorts through Serb API, for the flights through Serb API. Then we've got the email agent that just creates the actual HTML. We'll probably adjust this so it is much better, and we've got a super old model here, like 3.5, that's crazy. Okay, and then we just send the plan through email. Now I will show you exactly how we can connect all of these APIs, and that's about it for the video. So yeah, first things first, we need to connect our webhook right here. So go to the production URL, we have to post, make sure it is post. We have to take this, send it over to our Claude Code. Great. Now I need you to, I just hosted it on this quick web, though let's see if we've got the context. Good, yes. Most of the time, just a quick tip with Claude Code, the best context you want to be from is like 100,000 to 500,000. Afterwards, it's not as good as normal, and before the 100,000, it doesn't have enough context to help you out. So great. Now I need to make the CTA actually functional. Here is the webhook. Send over example load. Or let's right away do everything. Here's the webhook. The workflow I'm using looks like this and requires these informations. Okay, now we will just paste this over so it can see, or maybe not the whole thing. We might just need to paste these over so you can see. So as I was saying, we might just need to connect these two so the AI can understand what type of fields it needs to send over and then adjust our form based on that. So I just send these over. Bam. And let's see what it does. Let's put the thinking to fast or just low. So we get the response as quickly as possible. I want you to adjust the form so you receive all of this information. Okay. Now let's wait a couple of seconds. It might take a while, so I'll probably come back to you once it is done. Okay, amazing, and we should be done, so let's just scroll through the CTA real quick. Let's get down here. Okay, get my free vacation. Where are you flying from and where to? So we can see we've got the real, we need to ask like real specific places, like for example, Vienna. And then going to it can be anything like anywhere warm or Tromso, and the AI will figure it out. Okay, when would you go? Now here I made a little change. Before it was just a simple calendar. We want something that looks good. So yeah, you just choose when you want to go, like this, for example. Continue, who is going and what do you enjoy? So how many travels? Let's put like 4. What do you enjoy? Let's do beaches, swimming, hiking, whatever. Where should we send your plan? Now let's put my email in here, and let's not put phone number since it is optional. Though what we want to check is just put this away and only have the webhook working. So let's go to executions. Now let's send this off. We cannot send it just now. Please try again in a moment. Okay, so it seems like it didn't go through, but it did. The only trouble was there is no respond webhook. So what we need to do is just go to the webhook. Okay, and respond immediately. Great. Now let's try again. Or I must publish. Sorry about that. Some of the new NN already have the publishing like automatic. So yeah. Thank you, Timotei. Your plan is on its way. It comes with the destination we would pick for you, the best window to go, and an honest budget. Great. Now let's go to executions. Succeeded. Now we need to copy this information, this mock data, into our real editor. From the execution, we just plug it into everything, and we can see. Alright, so the AI automatically integrated everything with the set node, so we will pretty much not have to do anything. Claude did the work for us. So as we can see, we've got the origin, which is Vienna, destination, Tromso, departure, 26/8/14th, 26/8/24, travelers 4, activities, beaches and swimming, hiking in nature, food and wine, and email, the email. Great. Now, what we're going to do is just set this off and see step by step how it works. And if we like it, if we don't like it, we'll just change some stuff. So first we need to get the airport origins and get all of the information turned into actual airport codes. Yes, and dates. So we've got origin, PA, destination this, and then the departures are the same. Okay, then we've got the activities. Now for the activities, I'm using Taveli. I will show you how we can integrate this. Let's just go to the here. I will make sure to link the workflow down below, but in a nutshell, in generic auth type, so header, auth, then you can just adjust this. You've got the authorization, you go to Taveli, so we just search up Taveli. Okay, now this is the first one. I believe it's free for a certain range of credits that you can use, like 1000 credits, that's quite a lot. Okay, you just copy this, we send it over. The one thing that I'm not sure about is the authorization. So what we want to do, just to make sure, it probably is right, but just to make sure, we want to get to the documentation. We want to see the actual curl and see how it is sending over there. Yes, it is authorization, bearer, and then the token. So what we must do is go back to NN. Let's change it to expression, and beforehand put bearer and space. Okay, now when we save this up, it should work, and we will see in a second. Let's fire this off. Okay, and we can see it is working. We've got the information that we want to get. So we've got the activities, I believe. This is the activities. Yes, we've got the activities sorted out. Now we need to get the results. Now for results, the best thing I believe to use is actual Google API. So what we want to do is search up Serve API. Again, you've got some free credits. I never used the actual normal count. You've got 250 credits for free in a month. This is plenty if you're just testing things out. Of course, if you want to do it like in scale and for your real business, then 100% I would buy it. I mean, it's like 15 bucks a month and it's pretty cool. Okay, now here, what we want to do is first the results, right? So we get the hotel API. Now let's just look for it. Hotel API. I must be going blind, I cannot find it. Google Hotel API. Right here. Google Hotels API. Great. Now from here we just scroll down. We again want to get the curl, and the main thing we want to focus on, since we've already got the HTTP built, is this API key section. So what we'll see is how do they have the authorization set it up, if they've got like authorization and then the bearer stuff, or if they have a simple API key thing. Now, if they got the API key, you just copy the API key, you add it as a new header, not header, it's like a new parameter, okay, and you send over the API key and this. Or we might have to send over as the header, though we will see that in a second. Let's just fire this off and see if it works. If not, we'll just send over as a header, there is no trouble. Okay, it's working. So you can send it off as any type of parameter, you can send it headers or as a query parameter. Because I mean, query parameter in a nutshell, what it is like as if you were to add to this URL all of these things. So the engine, Google Hotels, etc, etc. That's pretty much this, but you just have it in a beautiful fields like this. Okay, now we can see we've got the results. So we've got the results and the results of this output. Now we need the flights. Again, the flights are exactly the same. You need the serve API. Let's just fire this off. Okay, and the last thing we need to do is check out the email agent. So we changed the Claude to, let's say, something better. This is pretty weak. We only have these options. No way. Let's see. Let me just turn this off. Chat mode, Anthropix, chat mode. Okay, no, it was just a old bug. So let's use something better, like, I don't know, 4.6 Claude Sonnet, so we don't waste all of our tokens. I'm not even sure if I've got some tokens here. Maybe we'll have to transition to ChatGPT. Okay, now let's check out the prompt because I'm not even sure what it does. It looks okay, though I don't believe it is creating HTML for us, or is it? I'm not sure. And what do we have here? Ta-da. Okay, now send the plan. Yes, it is an HTML. Then let's see, let's just test it out and see what it does. Okay, yeah, I don't have any credits in the API here, so we'll just exchange this one for the ChatGPT. So OpenAI chat model, let's use 5.1 mini or 5 mini. Now let's send this off, give it a few seconds, and we'll see the output. Now once this gets us, I would probably adjust the email so we have it more beautiful and more in our style. So that's most likely what we are going to do. Let's just get this, send over to Claude Code. Bam. Your task is to adjust this email creator to make the emails more beautiful and adjust it to our website style. Now, most of the time when you send over adjectives like beautiful to AI, it doesn't know at all what it is. But since we've got the context already deep into the AI inside of this chat, and we've got the website right here, we can do adjectives like this. Though if I were to starting this chat and I would just say build a beautiful website, it has no idea what I'm asking it to do. So yeah, to our website style, and that's pretty much it. And we don't need too much stuff here. Let's check out the email right here. Let's fire this off. Bam. Authorization. Okay, one more thing that you need to do is connect your Gmail. Now how you do this, it's extremely simple. Just go to Google Cloud. Right here in the Google Cloud, you just go back to NNN. Then you check the URL. These all free direct URL. You send it over to your console. So let's do this step by step. Okay, now API and services. You go to your credentials on the left. Okay, you go to your credentials. Now here you can either create a new one. Okay, now in here, once you've got the client ID and client secret, you just need to add the URL. Authorize redirected URLs. I wouldn't touch these JavaScripts, it's super unnecessary. So right here, you just add the URL, not the JSON. The URL from here, great. You send this over. Now I've already got it here, so I'm not going to be doing this. You add the URL, then you copy the client ID and the client secret. You send it over right here, so client ID, client secret, and then you just simply log in. Yeah, this should be the right one. Okay, amazing, and we've got the results inside of our inbox. Let's check it out and see if it is good enough. If it isn't, then we'll use the prompt or the new node that is generated by our AI from Claude. Let's give it a few seconds. Okay, yeah, I don't like this at all. This is not good enough since it has no type of HTML formatting. It's just super plain and simple. So let's go back to Claude. Okay. Yeah, this is much better, though I'm not sure if it is. Yeah, it should be using all of the dynamic variables we send over right here. Okay, let's give it a few more seconds, though I'm not sure if it understood what I want from it. I just needed you to build the prompt for my AI agent, or adjust it so it creates more beautiful HTML for the emails. Okay, I think it just didn't misunderstand, or I mean I wrote it wrong. It's not like the AI misunderstands it, because it just created the HTML based on what we send over, which isn't ideal. We want the actual AI prompt to be changed. So let's give it a few more seconds and I will come back to once it is done. Okay, amazing, we've got the results. So email agent MD. Now let's just copy this whole thing. Let's go to our interface, great. And here let's go to email agent. Okay, we need to change the system message because it's the MD, and let's send it over like this. Okay, now this should give us everything that we need, though I would change this from mini to 4.1 mini, or something, even maybe something newer, but something that doesn't need that much thinking. Let's do like 5.4, but let's change the effort to super low, reasoning effort to low. So it doesn't take long and doesn't cost that as many credits, though it still will cost some since it is a real model, isn't some just mini model. Okay, let's give it a few seconds and see the output. Now this should look pretty good since I've got everything analyzed through Claude. Okay, great, we are done. Let's send it to the email. Alrighty, let's check my inbox, refresh this, great. And we've got a much better, much more beautiful plan that when we click on, it is interactive, it is connected to the actual links. And yeah, that's pretty much everything for us. Or we can just talk it through on a call. And this is our booking from the website. So yeah, that's pretty much it for the video. I believe this was pretty helpful one. And see you next one. Bye-bye.